Hello everybody, welcome back to one of the loudest games I've played in my life, to the point where I have to turn it down to almost inaudible levels just to hear it, normally. Alright, this is Danganronpa 2, we're on the end of the third trial, like very end of it, and now we will continue, after about a month and a half of not doing that. Yeah, remember she's still doing the whole forgive me thing, and then... Nope, never mind. Yeah, so for this scene, we just need to say huh like 8 times.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
Isn't it?
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible. Impossible.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
Maybe she's been possessed by Ibuki.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know about the video? That's the thing about Danganronpa that I find funny. Sometimes they'll be like, we need to make her admit it, or we need to make him accept the fact that they killed someone or something like that. And you don't! You really don't! As long as you all know they're the killer, it doesn't matter if they admit that they're the killer.
How do you know so much about that video?
Exactly, Fuyuhiko. Thank you.
Who cares about that?
Everyone in the room. Everyone in the room cares about that.
More important.
In fact, they find it very
Did
important.
You know that bag is a limited item? That was
Nagito
sold
just
in the
smiling.
theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you?
Oh my
You
god.
remember the Usami decal on it, right?
Yeah, you saw the Asami decal on it.
Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you
Again,
think it's impossible?
if you know that, it means you're the killer, and therefore, shut up.
Music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible.
You know, I just had a thought.
Don't you
So
think?
there's like sandals and slippers, right? Both of them are relatively small shoes, and they look different, obviously. But at what point does a sandal become a slipper, or like a flip-flop?
Such despair.
Because when you think about it, functionally, if you made a flip-flop out of, like, normal shoe materials... Oh, hey, long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third Panic Talk Action, PTA. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Don't taint anything. What are you... Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. Yeah, so basically it just goes like it did in the first game. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by repressing the tab key to reload. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker by either by pressing the tab key. Wait, what? The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you keep up the tempo. If the timing wrong when you press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty level is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. And that should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun!
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me.
Again, also, if you need forgiveness, it means you did the thing!
That's why that crime isn't
For anyone, you say.
Has she lost it for good?
Again, we all know we can just vote her out. Nothing will happen if we don't.
You're obviously gonna forgive me,
I mean, I guess in theory, if we don't literally have it confirmed, at this rate, we're not getting anywhere. If we don't literally have it confirmed, I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. But you don't, because we can all just vote. And sure, it might kill us, but it also might not.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Come on, reload. Bep, 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 bop, bop.
I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything
Fuck.
you want. You're done for. Forgive me. Forgive
Just shoot already. God damn it.
You still haven't forgiven me.
I don't. Wow, fever time lasts for a long time. I could have done the entire thing like this.
Do you understand?
I wonder if it lowers my score.
Please, draw on me. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end. Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
I still don't know why Hajime's dialogue is so quiet. It'd be nice if this game had one of those things where it's like, you get to adjust everyone's dialogue individually. When you buy one bag, you get another free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize.
Yeah.
Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places.
Two separate places.
So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me?
Well, I mean,
Just forgive me already!
you know, in fairness, even out of the game, it seems like a lot of people kind of hate her.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you
Oh,
have
she
no
kind of
reason
reminds
to
me
lie,
of, what's her face? Sumaki from, or
please just admit it
something
already.
from Fire Force. You know the girl that always, like,
At least
falls
let
and
me
gets
believe in
stripped
you.
immediately? I don't know. Closing arguments. I need to show the part where Chiaki ate glue. Alright. Let's see. What would be... Oh. There we go. And... Let's see... No, wait. Hold on. There we are. Alright, yeah, I am getting through this without a single problem. Let's see, where's the one? Oh, yeah. There we go. There's that.
Here's everything that happened in
Oh,
this
yeah.
case. The key to this
Didn't even
incident
need to.
is the
Didn't even need to
surveillance
focus.
video that only I saw. That's why
Though, to be fair, I guess if I'm going off of the, oh, you had to see the video, that means you're the killer. In fairness,
when I went to the
technically that could
hospital,
also mean Hajime did it.
I
But,
noticed a specific thing in the lobby.
you know,
The
I think it would have been
indicator light on
an
the
interesting
surveillance
thing
monitor
for,
was moving ahead of the scheduled time.
for this game, if they wanted to go for more like a freeform thing, if there are multiple endings to each trial where different characters make sense for it,
When I switched to
but
the monitor,
there's only one
on
right
screen was
answer. So there's like a thing of
a
you
person in a
possibly getting to the end of the
hospital,
game
bag on their head, about to hang themselves
without,
right at
like,
that moment.
doing everything right. Which I realize in this specific game would mean that everyone dies. But, I don't know, maybe it's like a different topic for a different game. That would be an interesting idea to see if you could get the best ending. Or maybe, what was it called?
That's why I thought the song originated from the music video. So
What's
I
that other
waited
game
and
series
headed
made
over
by Chunsoft? Zero Escape, I think?
but that was the
That
killer
one. I
scene.
think I've heard stuff about that game having different stuff with different characters, but
In truth, that
I will
video
see that when I
was
get to that
filmed in a different
eventually.
place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already
I like how
been
they drew the character, but then they just have like a low-res picture of conference room over the door.
The bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
Act 2. Slam! Dun dun!
I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue.
Dun dun!
A hanged body wearing a bag on its head.
Oh man, I miss Ibuki. She was,
Seeing the body before
well, she was weird, but you know what?
rushed out of there to get the rest of it.
She was fun. Brought an element of chaos to
Also part
things.
of the killer's trap. After
The
cleaning
killer
the
has a
body,
very long
the
mouth,
killer was likely watching the
based on
music
how that's
video
curving around the
outside.
entirety of their face.
And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body.
To be fair, that's actually a pretty cool idea to
Arrived in
hide one of the
I
bodies
didn't notice
and
anything
then
strange about that pillar.
reveal it later to make it look like you killed them
I didn't expect it to be
afterwards.
slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
I wonder if I actually went back if I saw, would I be able to see if it was actually
Next,
a little rounder
destroyed
than
the
normal?
surveillance camera that was used in the conference room.
Because they're usually pretty good about keeping details with Danganronpa stuff.
After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene.
Then well, I
The
still
surveillance
couldn't
camera the killer used was
couldn't
originally bought from
Kazuichi
the
figure
music
that out
venue,
because, you know, Ultimate Mechanic?
but they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene.
Smash!
In the
Snap!
end,
Clatter,
The
clatter.
killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance.
Which also is a pretty good idea. I'll give them that.
They did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside.
Exactly.
In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and
Hold on, what-
created a closed
what
room
is-
that could be forced open.
What does that glue thing say? It says like Bomerland? Bombed land? What?
With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime
Is
scene
that like a
and met up with
is that like a
glue.
brand of glue in Japan or something? Like Bombland?
They helped us force open the music venue
Bonerland?
door,
What is it?
Despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
Maybe that's Joker's boner machine.
And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body.
Notice how
but Hyoko's
Chiaki has a
son Mikazu's
very
body as well.
subdued reaction to seeing a dead body.
At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked
You
out.
got Fuyuhiko, you got Hajime being like, oh! And Chiaki's like, I wonder what I'll have for dinner tonight.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Whoa, now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you.
Alright, Chicken Little, looks like
Despair! Mikon, you...
I can't do
What has
one-liners
happened
like
to
this.
you?
Anyway,
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
we must vote, which we should have done the whole time. What was my... B! I got B, really. Wow. I don't know what 15 was, but holy shit, I did not do that. Or 10, I don't... Huh. Got 94 coins, though. Pretty good. There we go.
Seems your arguments have reached the conclusion. So let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
He's just... You know he's trying to move this shit along.
Pull the lever in front of you and cast
Doesn't want it to talk too much.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Or the dreadfully wrong one. I kind of like the way he sang it in the first game. Yep. Everyone voted Mikan, except for Kaz, who voted... I don't know, me, I guess? And Nagito, who voted... Fuck if I know.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point, you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed the 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Man, Nekomaru's not even here and we're still talking about shit. You saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Don't
Just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
what?
Mikan too, you say?
I
I know, because I was the one looking at Mikan for so long. He was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was... full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Oh, hold on. Did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then... that means she was...
what?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. Yeah, we know. His little hair antenna standing straight up. Just pointing that one out. Not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. Oh yeah, because she has a fever. Yeah. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name, despair disease. Too bad we could have solved that if we had a trauma center here. No, wait, that's Atlas. I'm thinking of a different franchise. God damn it. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. It's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong. What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
Eh?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence.
I'm pretty sure some people wouldn't despise you if you didn't constantly,
They forgave me and accepted me.
go insane.
They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Her hair looks like it's made out of, like, that dried seaweed packaging thing. You know those, like, black strips that you put on sushi? That.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But transcend all that is truly what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Dude got called maidenless and has no retort.
You, however, are maidenless. Feel free to go off and die in a ditch somewhere.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how
it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
Seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by the despair,
You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because, thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
remember? Reunion.
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease? Are we just making up words now?
But...
Terms, I mean. But if this means you remembered something and ended up like this,
such despair.
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and accepts me.
You broke the Hippocratic Oath. I'll have your license. Not that she cares at this point, but anyway.
That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this, all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that! There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan!
Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
Not know, I just remembered. That's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation. Future. Oh, yeah. That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future. Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami? Eh?
I knew it. Manami, Monokuma. They're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Manami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Among us!
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh,
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Ah, hell no!
You'll find out eventually. So there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown. You even know about that?
oh,
I don't know anything. I just know what you know.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
that is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend?
Oh,
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
well...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events. Whatever memory it is, losing memories
I
are
understand.
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component of building a person, don't you think?
I mean, philosophically speaking, I'd agree, just because memory kind of makes some people who they are, but... You know.
losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. The story about our stolen school lives.
Hey, hey!
So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma. Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
Damn it, why?
Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's really.
Over.
Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Uh-huh.
I can finally see them.
Well, you're probably both going to the same place if it's all the same.
Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
And he slams the button. I still kind of like the way the first game did it, where it shows him walking up with the white half, and then it turns around and the evil-looking half is all, like, backwards. I forgot how her execution goes. Uh-oh. Huh? This feels mildly suggestive. Where'd that arm come from? And of course, there's that, yep. Team Rocket's blasting off again! It was funny how that was only like the second upskirt thing in that video. Everyone's just in shock and awe over that. There's a giant iPad showing everyone the thing. And before you all say TV, look at the top right and tell me that's not a giant iPad. It's finished. Is it really finished? Killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji was Mikan Sumiki. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. What? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Is that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering. And all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope. That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend, who we thought we knew, ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. And she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. Now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. It's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation. So you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break.
Your black bean right eye. What? Who's gonna?
Your right eye is made out of black beans? Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because it comes down because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event.
Special event.
Head over to the First Island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend.
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru? Nekomaru.
It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all. Safe. How should I say this?
I know it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope even though 3 of our friends just died. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died. Oh wow, she actually said that, yeah. So I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia. However, even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Is he missing an earring? Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? That line doesn't... Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? That line doesn't suit you at all. Silence! I shall crush you into dust! Yuki, Yoko... Can you hear us? You're unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. Sob. Huh? What the heck? Do all still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Akane. Alrighty then. Let's go. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Oh,
Unbelievable.
jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? I mean, maybe they thought they exhausted your dialogue, you know? What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way.
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including... Nekomaru's body. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. Get it? Bear? What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. Was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped.
As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island! Alright, let's haul ass. Let's haul S. She's Australian. I mean, at least in my version of it. The accent that I chose for her. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach in the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey,
Hi, Nekomaru. Show yourself.
Listen,
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. Raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. So on and so forth, we kept looking for him. But
Hey, hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Got a job for you, 621.
could it be?
It's that voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. Then, we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru?
I already know the punchline.
Notice it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Just wait for it. Also, they have no shadows. I think they're vampires.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
Funny how his jacket still fits. Oh god, they turned his eyes into Kamen Rider. I haven't seen Kamen Rider, but I feel like I've seen a lot of those, like, the little, like, headlight-looking designs on those suits. 14 hours remain. Chapter 3, Trapped by the Ocean Scent. There are now 9 surviving students. And we're one of them, guys. Danganronpa. We got an apron. I don't need to save, it'll be fine. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right. A common, ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or dead friends suddenly reappearing. Been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
reborn in the rivers of hell.
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me.
Also, his eyebrows are still there.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Was that like a transplant from his old body? Like they could only save the eyebrows? Jeez, you guys are a strange lot. You all have such big, wide eyes. Oh, perhaps you've all fallen in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager. Huh? What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something.
Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonya with that strange-ass mask.
As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off! Ow, 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 ow! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey,
Why won't it come off? Boy, are you freaking kidding me? I still love this sprite. Just like the extra detail really, I don't know. It does something.
Pure electricity.
It's not just for show, it's pure electricity. I've been reborn as pure electricity. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. If you're seriously Nekomaru, it's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that, and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Nekomaru. Oh, I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay?
If you keep sweating all the small stuff, you're gonna end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time.
Hey,
But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? That's right. I'm resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body? Well, for starters, I can see out of both eyes, so that's a big deal right there. It's just better to be alive. Huh? It's better to just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit.
It doesn't matter what happens to my body, not one bit.
Amazing.
You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope. It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of it, no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen?
Anyway, I'm glad. That's fine, right? Right? Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, am I interrupting your touching reunion? Yeah! Is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey,
I think the technical term is cyborg, considering he's still a person on the inside, but...
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the psychopop magician for nothing.
Oh my goodness!
That's kind of a cool nickname.
Such a wonderful before and after has occurred.
It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Then what happened to other stuff like your self-awareness and...
Fool! How many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai!
Is he? Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane! I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancement exists in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent. And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing? Stop admiring. You stupid stuffed toy! Don't go screwing with people's bodies like that! What? Hold on, if you harm Monokuma, you're gonna... Ooh, you intend to defy me yet again? You're quite the barbarian.
Disappear!
Jeez, this time you really will... You will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka.
Again. It's happening again. But different this time. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white. As if the surrounding of the environment and all sound was blown away by the impact. Turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard a voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out, I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
Hey.
Are you fucking serious? He took that blast that doesn't even have a single scratch. Awesome. He's seriously a real robot. Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
No, thank you!
If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way,
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay?
of course.
Of course, it's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead.
Don't say such foolish things. That'll never happen.
Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this.
Will Nekomaru never return to his original form?
Yeah, you know, he'll just go into a chrysalis and hatch like a butterfly. What do you think, Sonya? He's made of metal. Alright. If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru. Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot now, you know?
I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. Well, just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. What makes someone a criminal in 2077? Getting caught. You're totally destroying the genres. Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept this island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. Kinda need foreshadowing though, to some degree. That's what it means to live in a mad world. Da 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 da. The Ultimate Robot's Dream of Clockwork, Chapter 4. The next morning, we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do. Man, I kind of miss the Cow Skull Memorial. Or Memorial, or whatever. Alright. Man, the fade today was awesome as usual. As always. Oh, it's still there. Nice. You do still eat a lot. You sure do eat a lot. You'll relax just by looking at you. It's impossible to not to worry about it. Ooh. Okay. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily.
Hey.
Anyway, what are you gonna do, Mechamaru? Mechamaru? You're used to him already? You turned him into a Jujutsu Kaisen character? What am I gonna do? For food, do you need, like, oil?
Hey.
Regular? Premium?
Well,
He doesn't need oil. As he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery powered or something. I could totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off of them. However, I'm feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
Alright!
Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know. Kazuichi rearranges Nekomaru's guts. More at 10. No means no! What, so you're here too?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikan called her beloved. I can't stop thinking about it, and it won't get out of my head.
What?
Huh? Am I just a coward for worrying about that?
Let me tell you this.
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it. This is the end. I already recorded this stream. Finally seeing you all die with me.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world. And there's nothing to worry about. More importantly, we should be thinking about the Future Foundation, our enemy. If that fearsome organization known as World Enders is truly responsible for our imprisonment,
If you flinch, you will die!
then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority. Future Foundation, huh? That word, future. Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin?
I mean, there's no doubt that the symbol on the door in the ancient rune was the Japanese word for future. Okay. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later. However, the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this? They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years' worth of memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy. For reasons that are also unknown. Future Foundation? World Ender? Ah!
Impossible!
There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic. You're a robot. Yeah, you're one to talk. But what we should be most concerned about as it relates to the Future Foundation
Isn't that right?
is the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us. He said it again. He said Amogus. Wonder who it is. True identity of the outsider hiding among us and trying to ensnare us.
I won't be fooled.
Nagito's obviously the most suspicious one, though. Even a childish organization blathering about the ending of the world wouldn't accept someone like me.
Man.
Nobody wants a worthless human like me to join their group. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
You think so?
And that's the reason why you're not the traitor? I don't understand your theory at all.
Huh?
Then, who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
I nominate Hajime. Eh? Donghua? I do not know how I'm this tired. But man, I'm fucking tired. Alright. Huh?
Wow.
Well, isn't it kind of normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate?
Hey,
Not just that. You're the only one here who still doesn't know what an ultimate talent you possess. We're basing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates. Hajime should be doubted right away. Then, Hajime's the traitor? Of course not! What are you even saying? I don't know. Being pretty sus, Hajime. You shouldn't raise your voice like that. We might become even more suspicious of you, you know? This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Stop fighting. Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... Alright, I'll handle this! Just leave this matter to me! I would go a little more ham with this voice, but it's starting to hurt my throat, so there's that. What do you mean? Illuminate this tense atmosphere. Allow me to present you with my new function that I discovered last night. My beard dispenses drinks. Don't tell me. Is it flight? Can you fly?
No!
It's not a conventional function like that. It's far more practical and novel. If you move his arm a certain way, he spits out a bunch of quarters. That's the power. Alright. Graphical novel. Now then, let's go. You can cry oil. Whoa! Behold!
Nekomaru is crying.
Hardly. I'm not crying. Right eye dispenses cola. My left eye dispenses Rooibos tea. Rooibos tea. Behold!
What are you, a soda fountain?
Damn it.
I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do.
Don't fuck with me.
What the hell was Monokuma thinking giving you a function like that?
You're so evil.
That guy, he's definitely fooling around. Monaco was just toying with other people's bodies. I, too, was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels. But don't be depressed. You'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it.
I'll pick you up.
Don't go butting in all conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit.
That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone.
You're showing up at this time means... Did you come to tell us that you've defeated another Mana Beast?
Ta-da! You're correct. Once again, you can visit a new island. So please take this opportunity to get along with everyone.
I ain't going.
What a drag. Eh?
Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
You are right.
I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. Well, funny thing about that is, you are right. So it might be best if we do not go.
Eh?
I renounce you.
I don't know what you're planning, Fiend, but we're not going to fall for it.
That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
Ah, jeez. How annoying.
Be
Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis. What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something?
Oh boy. I can't even spell what that says. Delicious. What?
to stay back.
Delicious. Again, why?
Technique. It's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
Well now,
There, now that I've mopped up all the annoying ones.
special bleeding service.
What's the annoying one? Okay, since you guys are feeling down in the dumps, I'll make sure you guys so excited your nose will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I prepared a special treat that's completely different from before. Treat?
Nice.
Oh, come on. He can spell the word snack, but he can't spell the word treat. Treat? No treat. Treat? No treat. Treat? No treat. God damn it. I love that video.
Oh, you took the bait? Oh, I guess it's true. If you want to get a shut-in out of their room, carrots work the best.
I don't think shut-ins really eat that many carrots.
Who the fuck cares about that?
Hurry up and tell us what the treat is.
It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Ah, well, it's okay if you do. Just don't spray it on me. I prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island, like a new game called Survivor.
Miracle.
Such as clues of the Futurescape Foundation.
Huh?
Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious?
Are you for real?
News.
And also, your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy.
So,
So, do your best to explore. Take care. What should we do?
You know, right?
Our only option is to go. Well, obviously. We might be able to go home if we had ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too. If there are any clues with the Future Foundation, we need to make them sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going. If you look at your own student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicions. Is that right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
Ah, I see. If there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reason Hope Speak Academy chose me, the talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. It seems you've all prepared yourselves for the worst.
Starting to get pumped up.
That means we're gonna go, right?
I...
If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also a possibility that Monokuma has set a trap. We should be careful where we step.
I can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the Future Foundation. We should start exploring the new island. Alright, you know what? I think I'll stop there. I'm getting kind of woozy. Wrong button. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is on probably Thursday this week. This might be a little bit of a shorter week just because I got some work to take care of. But when I do stream next, you will all know and you will all see it. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.